back. Welcome to another episode of Hoop-ish. Today we're talking all things NBA All-Star Weekend, and we have a very special guest, our girl, Miss Slam Fam herself, Charlie DeSadier.
Yes, hi. Thank you for having me, y'all.
Charlie is the social media lead for the New York Liberty, so of course we have to talk Steph and Sabrina. But first off, how you doing, Charlie?
I'm doing good. I'm so happy to be here. It feels like home.
Yes.
Aww. It's always good to see your faces.
Welcome home, Charlie.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, we're so happy to have you. I know everyone's emotionally recovering from All-Star Weekend. It was a whirlwind, to be honest. I have a lot of thoughts, so before I pop off, what did you guys think All-Star?
It was all about Sad versus Steph.
Yeah.
I mean, that
Period.
was like all I cared about, honestly. Like the atmosphere when they went toe-to-toe was just nuts and was just really exciting. Just like all the momentum, just building up into the moment was just so awesome.
What was that day like? Because I'm guessing like your job was like be there and just like be with Sabrina like
Yeah.
the whole day leading up. So like what was it like? Like when did it feel like the most real? Like when did it get the most intense? Like, you know what I'm saying?
So honestly, like I didn't spend a lot of time with Sabrina, like leading up to it. Like I would catch her at practice or when she came up to Lucas Oil or whatever. And so that's really the only time I saw her. But in practice, like she was instantly locked in. And it was just like everybody clear the area, let her, you know, go to work, get her threes off. And then Steph came into practice. He's like booing her. And so it was just like cool to see that interaction and just see like them supporting each other, even though it was a competition ultimately. So it was really dope.
What'd you think of like the results?
Of course I wanted my girl to win,
Yeah.
but I mean, she tied with Damian Lillard. Like that speaks volumes over her game, I think. Like she's just like that. Like she's
So
tough.
like
And
that.
she still, let me just say that she still holds the record. Don't play with her. 37, okay? Nobody's doing that. So
Shoot or shoot.
shoot or shoot. If you can shoot, shoot.
Dude, I was just watching the clip of when she set the record like a few days ago.
Yeah.
It's crazy because they have like the crazy long range balls. Like
Yes.
she hits those. It's like she hits
Facts.
everything. It's like
Facts.
like unlike anything I've ever watched.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was like, even when she came out and said she's going to shoot from the NBA line, I'm like, that's her bag. Like, that's her all day long.
She does
So-
that in games.
Literally.
That's
Literally.
like what?
Literally.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, literally.
Oh my gosh, I hated. You didn't watch on TV, right? Because you were there. So on TV, so Kenny Smith was like, at the end, you know, it was great. She scored 26 points. She
Yeah.
would have made the final. She would have tied with Dame for like the actual like 3-point contest like title had she competed in that. He was like, she should have shot from the regular line, even the playing field. I was like, bro, shut the hell up, bro. Like,
I was enraged.
it was like, bro, I don't remember the last time I was like mad watching like basketball on TV. I
Yeah.
was like, bro, how do you just like not get it?
Yes.
Like, because people on TV are supposed to just like know ball, and I was just thinking like, you clearly just don't know ball.
Yeah.
Sue Bird said something about it on Twitter too. She's like, maybe for like this like huge event, you know, like the first time, I think it's the first time, right, that like NBA and WNBA has like competed against each other, with each other rather, like an All-Star Weekend. Sue Bird was like, how is there like not a woman in the booth?
Literally.
To like storytell the moment, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like
That's such
all
a
the
good point.
guys in the booth for the NBA are like guys that played in the league, like, you know,
Yeah.
Kenny, Chuck, Shaq, like legends of the league. Like, why not have like a Sue Bird or someone else up there in the booth?
Even like Candace or somebody.
Facts.
Yeah, shit, she's already
was
she's
there.
She was
on
already
payroll.
there. They
Right, she's on payroll.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
next time. It was the first one.
Yeah.
Give me some
Yeah.
grace.
Okay, in my opinion, though, that was my favorite and by far the best event.
That was
of
the best part of
facts.
All
whole
Stars.
weekend.
Like,
Facts.
close.
I was
Yeah.
glued to the screen. Like,
Yep.
when she hit all of those first, and I think the first ones were the money balls.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, she might not miss.
She was in her bag. Like, she just came out and just was banking them. And I'm just like, oh, my God, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss.
Yeah.
And then when she got 26 and then Steph came, and I'm like, my heart just dropped. I didn't even want to watch it because I'm like, oh, what is he about to do? So it was really cool to watch and just, like, be right there and, like, witness that historic moment. It was just everything.
Yeah. Sabrina deadass could have competed against the guys.
Could have. I mean, she did.
She should have.
Yeah.
And they need to have multiple rounds. I think they kind
Oh
of
my God.
they had one round. I'm like, okay, you got to get in your rhythm.
Such a small
like,
sample size.
Exactly.
Because if they both would have had time to warm up and then do one or two rounds, by the third one, they might not have missed.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been
Yeah.
so fun to watch.
I think the whole thing is like they were like just they were at the same level.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like there was no like 1A, 1B. Like they were like on the same playing field, like completely. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do agree that was like the best part of like the weekend. So I kind of wonder like, what do you guys think like they should do like moving forward, like NBA, WNBA type collabs at All-Star, just like whether it's at WNBA All-Star in the summer or the NBA All-Star in the winter. Like what can we do to like keep this going? Because this was lit, and everyone kind of agrees the All-Star is like kind of falling apart from like a fan point of view.
Facts. I'm here for the crossover.
Yeah.
Like we need Steph or Dame or somebody on the WNBA stage in Phoenix. Like I'm here for it. A rematch maybe, but like
run it back at like her event, because that's another thing too. They were talking about that is like Steph's in season and he's like hot. Like come into this, he'd been hitting like 10 threes a game. Like, you know what I mean? Like she's been like out of season for like a few months now. Like let's run it back in the summer at WNBA All-Star.
Multiple rounds.
Let's do it. Yeah. And, you know, they were talking about, you know, Caitlin Clark. Like, she came up so much in press conferences and stuff. And they were like, you know, what would that competition look like? Hey, I'm here for it.
Yeah. And there's so many shooters in the W.
Exactly.
Like, that would be so fire. I also think that they should have, like, more competitions other than just the shooting between W and NBA.
Bro, imagine a WNBA team in the skills competition. That would have been
I was going to say,
that would have been cool.
See them doing.
Yeah.
Okay, one thing that I really want that I saw people arguing about was like an intramural squad with NBA and WNBA.
Oh, shoot.
And so they play together and it's like two teams go against each other. I think that would be fire.
Be cool. Or like 2v2, like one dude, one lady.
Oh, that would be crazy.
That would be fire.
Because we do that in the Summer Classic.
Yeah, we do that at Slam, yeah.
And it's fire.
Adam Silver, cut the check.
Facts, Adam. Cut the check.
Yeah.
No.
What would be like your dream matchup? Like to see like 2v2 like WNBA NBA All-Star.
Oh my gosh. Definitely Steph and Sab.
On the same team.
Yeah. Like shooting the lights out. And I would say, maybe Asia and LeBron.
Oh, that would be crazy.
How do you think that would go?
That's
I think
greatness.
you gotta flip them. Get like one shooter on
one
each
shooter
side,
on each, so
and then one
Okay.
two like post players. Not that like Asia and LeBron are just post players, but like
Yeah. I see what you mean.
I don't know, but this sounds so lit already.
No, this
imagine you make
crazy.
it. Imagine
We
you do
need
like
to do
8
that.
teams, right? And like it's a tournament. Like that'd be like so sick.
That
And then
would
there's
be
like money
fire.
at the end.
That'd be so sick.
And it's like moves super quick. Like first to like, so it's like 8 teams. First to like 3 points, right? So nobody's really getting blown out if it's first to 3 points. 'Cause I think like a lot of players like don't want to do like the 1v1s or 2v2s because like they don't want to get embarrassed. But like if you lose like 3-0, it's just you only lost by 3 points. Like, it's not like that embarrassing.
Right.
Yeah.
So push it, and then maybe like the finals, like first to 6.
Because I think that was something that the All-Star was missing. Like something that was just like
Quick.
quick and like got the crowd really going. Yeah, I feel like the skills challenge was just a bit dragged out.
Yeah,
you know?
facts.
It did feel like it took forever.
Yeah.
Yes, especially the passing one. Oh my God. Like
Yeah.
I was like, obviously I can't do that, but I was like,
Bro, you might though.
no, I'm not gonna lie. I was watching it and I was like, I might be able to do
Yeah,
that.
low
Like,
key.
Put her in.
No,
Give
don't
her a
put her in.
jersey.
Don't put her in.
Put her
please.
in.
But yeah, it was like, this is so slow and it's so repetitive. I was like, it was kind of boring. And then don't get me started on the dunk contest.
I think it's time to scrap the dunk contest.
That's why.
Respectfully.
But these ideas are great though, because I think it's time to incorporate something new and like shake it up. I think they've been doing the same thing for years, and it's starting to get a little tired. You know.
It's cool to like recognize like the greatness of like the dunk contest. You know what I mean? But like, it's like it's okay to also be like it peaked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think we're ever gonna have like in the next like 20 years we keep doing the dunk contest. I don't think we're gonna have like the best dunk contest ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or anything original too. We talked about this, like everything's kind of been done.
Yeah, because Sway was like, let's get rid of the theatrical part, like jumping over people, just make it about
Oh, this
dunks.
is a hot take. Except
And
for
then-
someone should have dunked over Wemby.
And I was like,
They would have won.
yeah, I mean,
Why
you
didn't
would've
someone
won.
do that?
I don't know why.
Because none of those 4 dudes probably could.
Oh.
You don't think Mac McClung could have dunked over Wemby?
No, otherwise he would have.
I think he would have.
Because the closest thing was Aaron Gordon. He jumped over Taco Fall, who I think is like the same size as Wemby.
Yeah.
And Aaron Gordon was like the last great dunker.
I know, but still.
Dang.
Like Aaron Gordon is like a better dunker than Mac McClung.
Yeah.
And this is a big, Taco and Wemby are the same.
Okay,
The point
but-
is, like, all the great shit's already been done. And
That's
it's cool
true.
to admit that. It's cool to admit
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
did
I mean?
like that. It's
Yeah.
okay.
And, and then when you try to, like, do something nobody's ever done, you get, like, kind of, like, cheesy moments. Like, like Cole Anthony a couple years ago when he came out and, like, couldn't jump in the boots. You remember that? You know what I mean?
Damn.
Like, and Cole Anthony's mad cool. So, like,
Yeah.
no
Catch you
hate,
straight.
but,
All
yeah.
respect to Cole.
Yeah, your respect for like
Shout out to
trying
Cole.
some, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, just
Yeah.
like put in a new event. Whether it's
Yeah.
I think it's the 2v2 tournament. That's it.
Yes, yeah. That's
Yeah.
the one to do. I think that'll just like if you just shake things up, add in a new event that people haven't seen, and I feel like the players would actually like take it seriously.
I think so too. And I think it's like these types of crossovers are so important. I was sitting next to a 10-year-old girl and she just started talking to me out of nowhere. And she saw I was recording and I had, my 2 phones. And she was like, "What do you do?" And I was like, "I, run social media for the Liberty." And she was like, "Oh my gosh, I want Sabrina to win. Like, I am so excited." And was just talking my head off the whole time. And I'm just like, this is why we do this. Like, this is important because, like, the younger generation is really locked in. Like, they're watching. And, like, now is the time to start doing this stuff. So,
Yeah, that's also so cute because she's probably thinking in her head like, I want to do that.
I know.
Like
Don't make
she
me
gets
cry.
to
I
go
will
to
cry right now.
All Star. You know what I mean? Like she's with the Liberty.
Yeah.
She gets to talk to Sabrina.
Facts.
Yeah. No, that's so fire. Okay, what did you guys think about the celebrity game? I'm upset.
I have no thoughts.
Bro, get them WNBA players out the celebrity game. What the hell are
Finally,
we doing?
someone said
What are
it.
we doing here? Like what? Natasha Cloud was in it. Who else was in it? They have WNBA players in every. Like I feel like Candace Parker used to play in it.
Yeah.
So you don't
she's
feel
like-
like W Star should be in it?
In the celebrity game?
Uh-huh.
Hell no.
No,
Okay.
I think
Dude, they're above it. Dude,
they're
'cause
Okay.
way
Yeah.
above
look
it.
at like who's
Yeah.
in the game, right? Like, 'cause that's what we'll use as like a comparison. Like, I mean, there's like cool like Kevin Hart like plays in it. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
that's not a real basketball player. Like,
Yeah,
even
they
like
got
even like the
NFL.
TikTokers, like the T-Jasses and stuff, like not real basketball players. Like, I
No.
feel like these ladies are like so above that. But the NBA hasn't been giving them like a real like way to actually compete in All Star. So they're like, just get in the shit. Just get in the
I
shit.
can see that.
Yeah.
Like respectfully,
Yeah.
Jewel Lloyd should not be competing in the same game as Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah, right. What?
I love Jennifer. I do. I love Jennifer, but come on.
These are pro basketball players. Maybe like
Pro
retired players. Like I'll
hoopers.
take that. You know what I mean? Like stick Sue Bird in it next year. Like whatever.
That would be dope.
That would.
Yeah.
That's the solution.
That's fire.
But like these ladies,
Yeah.
like in the peak of their careers, like should not be like posting up Kai Cenat. Like what the hell? Come on, get them the hell out of
Although
I
there.
see the vision a little bit because it's like, okay, put the W players on this big stage with all of these big names.
But is it
maybe.
that big?
Yeah.
You watch the celebrity game
That's
every year?
true.
No, but Saturday night, do you always tune in to Saturday
I
night?
do always tune into Saturday night.
That's what I'm
Fair
saying.
point.
I think like that's
Points were
what
made.
they got to focus on with All Star Weekends, making like Saturday night great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like Friday night is like silly, like it's a celeb game, it's Rising Stars, which
Mm-hmm.
is cool if like you're just chilling, flip on the TV. But like the great All Stars like games, like baseball got like the home run derby. Like I feel like
Facts.
that's actually the best part. So figuring out like Saturday night.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
like skills competition, you gotta shorten it a little bit. I'm with
Yeah.
you there. But it's cool, like it's fun. Like
Yeah.
I've seen the skills competition in person. It was like low key more fun than the dunk contest.
Yeah.
So shorten that, get some ladies in there.
Yeah.
Keep the 3-point contest. Get some more ladies in. Like, I'd like stick them in like the real competition. I think would be
Yes.
so cool.
Yeah.
And then like some kind of like something that like gets a sweat going, like that 2v2 competition
Yeah.
at night. And then like if the Sunday game is like like silly, like so what? It's awesome.
Right.
We had an awesome Saturday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be forced. Like, it doesn't have to be like a WNBA showdown. type
No,
of-
no,
Yeah.
no, no.
No, but
Just slide them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts. Facts.
And like these girls can shoot just as well. We just saw it.
We
That's
did
why
just
Twitter,
see it.
Twitter was quiet after it. Like
Twitter was.
even though like
shockingly
Steph
quiet.
won, like I was like on Twitter afterwards and like maybe my algorithm's just like in a good place, but like it felt like pretty quiet, like in a good way, because you know Twitter's. I mean, shit, you run like you get it.
It
Yeah.
gets
Not
tough.
anybody, yeah.
Yeah.
Those
don't even-
comments.
Don't
get
even get me
crazy.
started on W Twitter. But I got to give a shout out to Kelsey Plum, though, because she set W Twitter a storm with her clapback of T-Jazz. Did you guys see that?
No.
Oh. Okay. All respect to T-Jazz. He was playing in the celebrity game. He was hooping. I think he's athletic and talented. But later when Kelsey Plum told him to pass the ball, he went off on Twitter and was talking about how he had more assists at halftime than her whole career.
I did see that.
Yeah. And
Bro was talking about his assists in the celeb game and comparing them to like her assists as like a title winner.
A champion.
Yeah.
And that's my thing.
Bring back
And
bowling.
that's my thing about the celebrity game. Put some more respect on these players' names. They're professional hoopers.
Yeah.
If LeBron or Steph Curry gave you advice to pass the ball, you wouldn't dare go on Twitter afterwards. Also because there would be no way you had more assists in the celebrity game than their whole career. But show some respect. I was riled up. But then she called him a little naked mole rat. So
She did.
He does,
Thought it was jokes. Was she for real?
I think she
I
was.
mean, it's all jokes.
I don't know.
But what's the J. Cole like? And all good jokes contain true shit.
Fact. That is a
What is
fact.
it that Jay-Z said? I laugh when I'm nervous. I lie when I'm, or no, I tell the truth when I'm nervous or something like that. I don't know. But, yeah, so celebrity game. But overall it was fun. I loved it. It was a good all-star.
It really was.
Yeah.
And shout out to Indianapolis.
That's where you're
one
from,
time
right?
in 317. Yes. I was so proud to be a native there this weekend. Just seeing everyone come out, and I'm hearing a lot of good things. People said they had a great time. Besides the weather was crazy, but it was definitely dope.
And Tyrese put on a show.
He did. This was his weekend.
This was
okay?
his weekend.
This was his moment.
Yeah.
Definitely. Love him.
I love the concept of like the All-Star weekends having like a host
Oh,
now. That's
yes.
like a thing. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
last year, it felt like it was Jordan Clarkson who like didn't even play in the game. He was like in the skills competition, but like Jordan Clarkson was like having the party every night. It was
Yep.
like he was on like the Coors Light billboards around Salt Lake City of all
Yeah.
places. Like that was like so cool. And then this year was like Tyrese's weekend. Like he
Yep.
had the party. He competed in like 3 different things.
Yeah.
Like it was like I like the whole like host concept.
For sure.
Next year it'll be in the Bay, so Stephen Curry will end
Yeah.
up being like the host. Like I think that whole concept is so fire.
Yeah. No, I love that. And they should do the same with the W. Like
Yeah.
have
They
like,
should.
you know
Where's
what
it
I
gonna
mean?
be this summer?
Phoenix.
Okay.
It's going to be hot.
It's going to be nice.
It's going to be really hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
no,
really dope.
I think that'll be so fun. Shout out Tyrese. He's so much fun. He also went off. I'm not going to lie.
He
I was
did.
watching and I was like, okay, Tyrese.
Yeah.
Did you catch like the? I don't know if any of you guys watched the whole game. I did because I had nothing to do. But then in the fourth quarter, like Dame and Tyrese like were pretty like equal in points, and they were just like hogging the ball for the last like 3 minutes to like try and
Yeah,
get the MVP award.
I loved
It
it.
was so passive aggressive and so funny.
Yeah, no, I loved it. And Ian, you, I saw the League Fits post. You really liked Tyrese's jacket with the shades.
Dude, All Stars kind of beat like you know I like all the fits and stuff, but like All Stars always like kind of disappointing.
Is it really?
I think everyone's just like too focused on being like a good basketball player to be in the All Star game, to be like also fly. But like Tyrese Halliburton was wearing like, did you see what he wore?
No.
He looks
That
like
jacket.
a Batman villain. Like
He has some interesting outfit choices.
he's got like the most unique swag.
Yeah,
Even like
yeah,
some
yeah.
of it like I don't get it, but I was like,
Yeah.
I respect that. I don't
Yeah.
get it. You know.
Someone on Twitter said it looks like he's pulling up to the railroad to clock in.
The railroad.
with like the Peaky Blinders hat and
Yes.
stuff. Yeah.
His style is just really interesting.
Yeah, it's very unique.
Yeah.
He's like setting his own trends.
I
But-
love that for him. I love it.
Yeah, and I love the jacket because I'm biased and I'm from Boston. But during the telecast, all you could see was the Celtics patch
Dope.
the whole time. Yeah, and he was like trying to cover it, but I was like,
Who? What?
be there. The jacket.
Oh, that jacket.
Yeah,
I thought you were
that
talking about the one he
jacket.
wore Sunday night, like the big fuzzy.
Oh,
Prada
I loved
one.
that one too.
Yeah,
that one was cool.
No, the NBA jacket was dope.
Yeah, that was super dope. I'm with it. So yeah, that's All Star. Can't wait till the W.
I know, right? It's gonna be a movie.
It's gonna be a movie.
It was. Did you go last year in Vegas?
Mm-mm.
Ian, were you there?
No, I wanted to. Though.
Y'all need to be there this
I
year.
had serious FOMO.
I had
It
so
was
much
so
FOMO.
fun.
It looks like people were saying it was like the best All Star ever.
It was so fun. It
Okay,
was
well,
so fun.
Vegas is also so much fun.
Vegas is a vibe.
There were
that was a
people
perfect
that were
place
saying
to have
like
it.
it should just be a Vegas every single year.
Really?
I saw people like saying that on Twitter.
Because it's like you get the Vegas experience, you know you're going to have a good time. And then it's just like everything was kind of convenient. Like it was good. It was a vibe.
What do you want to see from? You've been to tons of WNBA All Star weekends. What do you want to see out of WNBA All Star? We talked about NBA All Star specifically.
Yeah.
What do you specifically want to see this summer?
Ooh, I would like to see more crossovers. Like we spoke on that earlier, but just more crossovers. I would like to see, NBA players really coming out, and even if they're not like participating in the actual event, like just coming and showing love, having a great time.
That'd be dope. Yeah, and even get them to compete too. Because if we're talking about getting the ladies to come to their event, there's no reason that shouldn't go the other way around.
I'm not gonna lie, I might be a little biased, but I enjoyed W All Star more than the NBA All Star. Hot take. It was like from the activations and like how they have the NBA crossover event at the convention center. They had the same thing with the W, and it was great. Like they had a lot of activations, a lot of different like pop-up shops and stuff like that. So.
Do you think that for W there should be W influencers playing in the celebrity game?
Ooh.
Like
I would like to see that.
That'd actually be really funny.
I would like to see that. Like that would be fire.
That's what the celeb game is for.
Yeah. For sure.
But I don't think they usually have like W influencers. It's usually just like celebs.
Let's get you in the game.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think you count as a W influencer.
How about cheerleader?
Nah, let's see you
Coach.
in the game. You know Sway played college basketball?
No, don't.
You play-
Stop this.
What?
You guys need to stop
I
this.
just know about...
Played is an
You should have done your
overstatement.
research. You didn't go to her Wikipedia page? Where do you
Whoa. Stop. There's no
He
Wikipedia
just
page.
clocked me.
Played is an overstatement. Look, I know my lane.
She has all the gear.
Did you
I do have
start?
all the gear. No, I didn't start, and I had no intentions of ever playing. I was an honorary practice player, and then my whole team got concussed, and I had to play.
What did that look like? Did you show up?
I showed up. My job was to get the ball and pass the ball, and that was the end of my basketball career.
Yes, Sway.
I've never played again.
Great job, Shay.
What was the stat line?
No, there is no stat line. That's the
Let me see the stats.
It's -1 turnover.
No.
-1 turnover. But look, I was on the team. I got the gear. But I don't claim to be a hooper. I know my lane. I write, I interview, I do fun things like this. Don't come for me, internet. Don't look up the stats.
No, you're not a You are a hooper. You're not a basketball player. There's
Two sports shorty.
I'm an honor. But yeah, no celebrity game at all. Please.
I would like to see it.
I want to see you guys in the celebrity game. You actually hoop, and you're mad tall, Charlie.
Do I?
Oh, Ian, don't even get me started. You always boast about Venice Beach.
Well, I'm like...
Look at him.
Look at him. He's trying so hard.
The sea salt air is like a PED. It's like my steroid. I can't.
Wow.
You put me you put me inside. I'm nobody.
Charlie, did you hoop?
I hooped for one season in my entire life, 7th grade, and I sucked.
That's okay.
Well, Indiana's no joke either.
Indiana is no
say.
joke. People be playing with Indy. We got the
Yeah.
real hoopers. Don't play with the Hoosier State, but I was not one of them.
Wait, the last time that it was in Indy, like, do your parents have any memories or anything like that of, like, the OG All-Star game?
What year was that?
86.
Oh, my parents were young. I don't think they went.
Well, we need an All-Star in Boston.
Meh.
Bring it to the city.
What are your predictions for the WNBA this year? I got it. Whenever she starts to talk about Boston, I just got to keep it moving. What are your hot takes about what's going to go down in the W this year?
Oh my gosh, it's going to be very competitive.
Yeah.
I am loving all of the moves that were made, and I'm just really
Which
excited.
moves are you most excited about?
I'm Liberty all the way. Libs in 3, okay?
Okay.
Hot take. But I'm really excited to see Sky Diggs back. That's my
Me
girl.
too.
Notre Dame, South Bend, Indiana. That's my girl. So
And
really
she's
excited.
fly. I miss
She's
the
so
outfits.
You gotta be on it this year.
Come on, you already know, yeah.
Ready to see those.
We need to post a week.
Facts.
Skylar on the feed weekly.
Facts.
She was.
She's so fire.
2 years ago.
I miss it.
She ran league fits all summer.
Yeah, she did. I remember that. Her and Sue.
Her, Sue, Natasha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, excited to see her and Jewel Lloyd play together because they were
yeah.
teammates back at Notre Dame. So
Oh, that's right.
yeah, crazy moves. Phoenix looks good. They just got Cloud, so it's gonna be really competitive. I love this for the league though, so it makes it a more competitive season for sure.
Yeah. And JJ.
Oh, we got JJ back. JJ re-signed. We got the squad, and so I'm excited to see what they do. And like I said, lives in 3.
Okay. We'll hold you to it.
Hold me to
Charlie.
it. Hold me to
We'll
it.
Hold you to it. And like for you personally, the season's obviously a grind between traveling, all the games. Like, what are you looking forward to from like your media perspective?
For sure. Like my content team, so it's 4 of us. It's me, my 2 videographers, Corey and Elvin, then Brandon, who's our photographer. Just being on the road with them, like those are my guys. Like I'm the only girl, so it's like I get bullied, but it's really dope just being with them and just getting great content on the road and just traveling with the team. Like it's a great bunch. We work well together, and all our players, they show a lot of love. So I'm really excited for that.
Yes. No, I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped for the W
I am
season.
too.
And there's going to be some new faces with the draft. What are you looking forward to with the draft and like, this incoming pool of talent?
Just seeing who gets drafted. Like I'm really like anxious to see if Caitlin Clark comes out this year. So that's really the one I'm waiting on to see if she goes to Indy. So just really excited to see this class come out for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. I don't know. We'll see.
Paige
is staying
Yeah.
at UConn. That was a big thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll have to see about Caitlin. Man, this is a big year for Indy. I love this for you.
It really is. Like, because people try to play with Indy. Like,
I know.
It's slow, but it's more than cornfields. We know how to have a good time. Don't do us like that, please.
Oh my gosh.
Living in New York, I'm fighting for my life daily, like repping Indy. They're like, what is there? It's cornfields. Like, you'll see. I mean, it produced me. What do you mean?
Okay.
Like, it has to be
That's
something
all you
to
got.
it.
What is someone supposed to say?
Like,
Okay.
no,
Charlie.
JK, all jokes.
All right, Charlie. So we ask every guest. Now, over here on the Hoopish Show, we believe that the best way to judge someone is your Explore page.
Okay.
So
I agree.
can we get a peek?
Can I look at it first?
No.
No.
That defeats the whole purpose.
No.
Okay.
And is that your phone or the work phone?
This is my. See, I thought about bringing the work phone out because I'm like, that would be a good one. It'd be a clean slate.
Girl, we don't want to get you in trouble.
Okay, I'm about to pull it up.
She refreshed.
I'm refreshing it because it was a little blah. Signs that you're taking your relationship seriously. I'm a lover girl, so maybe that's why that's there.
Interesting.
We got SZA there. Oh wow.
What was that?
My Explore page is so dark.
Oh no, what was that?
Y'all, I'm into sports, music, all of that, but like, it's like random. There's really no flow.
So walk us through. I see food. Tacos.
I love food. I love tacos.
Okay.
Got the recipes. I'm always saving recipes on my IG. Makeup tutorial. Love makeup.
Is that Wu-Tang?
Little Wu-Tang. I'm a music lover. Some golds right there. Into, I'm a fashion girly a little bit.
Gold grills.
Gold grills. Yeah. I don't know why. See, it's random. I'm not an Aries. I'm a Pisces. So
Interesting.
this really doesn't even speak to who I am as a person.
Interesting.
I wanna
Skincare
I want to
routine.
see y'all's.
No chance. Speaking of Aries and Pisces, though, you seen the Zodiac GM account on Twitter that everyone's talking about?
Wait, what?
Wait, how have you guys not seen this? This is literally the only thing on my Twitter page.
What is
Zodiac
Yeah,
GM?
so someone made like a Zodiac like basketball account. I think it's called Zodiac GM, and they basically had like a ton of old tweets predicting how shit was gonna like shake out in the NBA based on like Zodiac stuff, so, like Dame Lillard and the Bucks, and like LeBron and Ty Lue and like things like that. You guys have to look this up on Twitter. And now like everyone is like obsessed with finding their old tweets and about how they were like right about like everything, like every like signing on the Lakers and duo and things like that. And so like my entire Twitter feed this week, instead of like men hating on Sabrina, was just men being like, actually I think I believe in astrology now.
What?
Like it was just like people quoting and being like, I guess astrology is real. Yeah, that's the page.
Oh my God. They literally go ranking NBA players based on their signs. Team Leo.
Yeah.
Starters. DeAndre and Porzingis, Anthony Edwards, LaMelo
Who?
Ball. Porzingis.
Is that like a nickname you're calling him?
That's what Celtics fans call him.
I hate
Sorry,
I hate Celtics fans.
LaMelo Ball and John Morant. Okay, maybe.
But no, it gets really juicy when they talk about like the dynamics. Like when dudes get like traded and stuff, they'll be like, he'll like predict. He'll be like, this isn't going to work out because LeBron is a spicy Pisces and.
This is
God.
everything. Pisces energy's clicking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I love it.
And
it's like a quote over Bleacher Report's tweet. So like they're tapped in.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I actually love this. I feel like I never really was that in tune with like every player's sign.
Yeah.
Nah.
Like, I didn't know that Jimmy Butler was a Virgo, but now it makes
believe it.
sense. Dang, this is everything for me.
I put
Curry.
y'all on.
Curry's a Pisces.
Really?
I love that for him.
I haven't seen them tweet nothing about
Happy
Aquarius.
soon to come birthday. It's because Aquarius are the rarest sign. So anyway, I'm never reading like any ESPN article ever again after a trade, like breaking down how it's gonna work. I'm just
Straight
logging on
Zodiac
to Twitter.
GM.
You've got your notifications on for the Zodiac GM.
Yeah, of course I did.
About
That's
to
his
Ike
woes.
join you.
This is real ball.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Amazing. Sweet.
Well, yeah, we totally appreciate you coming through.
Thanks
today.
for
Yes.
having
So
me.
nice
This
to
was so
have you.
fun.
Yes, thank you, Charlie. This was so much fun. Your Slam fam.
But like,
So excited for the Liberty. Shout out to Sabrina.
shout out to Sabrina, y'all.
She's
So
a
excited.
winner in our hearts and our eyes.
Always.
And shooters shoot. Cool. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment what you think about the All-Star weekend. We want to know your thoughts. Unless it's about Sabrina, then we don't care. But
Period.
cool.
She holds
You're-
the crown.